Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
Sky Squad, we are back in the building and we got to talk about some things. Your girl Tanya Sam is clapping back at this narrative that was put out there by Kenya Moore that her and Porsha Williams are not friends, and we got to talk about it, okay? We got to get into that. We also got to talk about Porsha and Kandi. Some things is going on, and some people gonna be happy to hear about this. Let me just tell you guys that. But before we dive into our topics for today, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys go ahead and do so. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, comment, like, share, do all that good stuff. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and stage dive into what we got to talk about. So, lots going on in the Bravo world right now. There is a lot going on in the Bravo world. I don't even know how many of y'all watched that Vanderpump Rules show, but look like some other people getting the axe, okay? Because that Jax Taylor and his wife, or whatever, they gone. Jax and Britney gone. That's it. End of story. I ain't really watched that show like that, but I do know the goings on that show, and I do know that he was problematic, and I do know that it was time for him to go. And honestly, it's about time they started cleaning house up in there. Now, no word on as to whether or not that show will actually be coming back, because I'm hearing that it's been permanently shelved. So we'll just have to see what happens as time goes on with that. But back to the realty. Let's get down to real business, okay? Real Housewives of Atlanta is back tonight, y'all. We got to catch up with our Real Housewives of Atlanta girls tonight, and lots to cover. But what we do know is, after swearing they would never follow each other on Instagram again, Kandi and Porsha have reunited, and Jesus hath fixed it. Okay, Jesus hath fixed it. Take a look at this.
Okay, I said we got an announcement to make. I know you can't see our faces, but this is Cynthia, I'm Porsha, this is Candy Cane. Yes. We are out here supporting black businesses. Yes, ma'am. And the black Jesus that entered the building. Candy Burruss, start following me on Instagram. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Listen, it was all positivity, all love and support. Porsha and Don Juan fixed it. And they back cool. She was supporting wearing his mask earlier. I said, you know what? Porsha been doing real good. Then she got her and Don Juan there. I said, you know what? Forget this. We gonna take a step forward, and I hit the follow button on Porsha.
Come on, step forward. And she done called me from my booth over here to tell me the good news. A good word. So listen, social media. If you see this video and I ain't follow her back, no, I'm about to get some service and do it right away. Come on.
Now about time this whole situation happened, because honestly, you know, again, we the fans, we be tired of a beef that lasts for a long time. Like, come on, ladies, get it back together. Now, Porsha, now that Kandi following you again, I'm gonna need you to act right, okay? Don't be doing the unfollowing. Don't be doing any of that. Y'all following each other. Just let it stay permanent. And that's all we want to hear about this. That's it. That's all we want to hear. We don't want to see this going back and forth no more unless it's something real, okay? Unless it's something real. Now, we got to talk about something serious, okay? We got to get into the serious tea of it all. So you guys may recall that on Friday afternoon, we all saw Kenya Moore go on the Wendy Williams show and talk about her past dating experience with Kanye West, about how he was watching some stuff that he should not have been watching, okay? And she talked about Porsha and Tanya bringing the WAP to Real Housewives of Atlanta this season, okay? Now, at that point, she also alleged that Porsha and Tanya were no longer friends and that they were no longer following each other on social media, okay? Well, a lot of you guys had jumped in the chat that day because we were live and you were like, wait, there's still some following going on here or something like that. So we was just all kind of like a little confused, just a wee bit confused. Because what I do know is, listen, if you're going to go on the Wendy Williams show and you're going to be pouring some piping hot tea, you know, when we as fans watch that, we want to be able to take you at face value when you tell us some stuff on the national television. You know what I'm saying? So Kenya Moore, we got some questions for you, okay? we got some questions for you. Because that good Tanya Sam took to Instagram today, and she's doing her own little clap back in her very own classy way. Let's get into what she had to say. So she posted a photo. Actually, it was like a little slide thing on Instagram. And she says this, and it's of her and Porsha. She says, empowered women empower women. Dash at Porsha for real. So it's a photo of her and Porsha. She added Porsha. And then she says, tune in tonight for an incredibly powerful Real Housewives of Atlanta episode. So proud of you, sister. Keep changing the world, okay? So then Porsha comments right under that and says, period, poo. And so Tanya responds and says, Porsha, keep changing this world. Your voice is powerful and we salute you. Now under that, we have a post from Shamia Morton says, I love it. Tanya also responds to Shamia Morton and says, miss you, sis. So Tanya is letting us know, and Porsha is letting us know, that all is well in the land of Tanya and Porsha. Okay? Despite what Kenya Moore had to say on that good Wendy Williams. So what I need to know is, Kenya, how would you purport to know what was going on with Porsha and Tanya? Now, whether or not Tanya has actually filmed anything else from like the streets are saying that she hasn't, I mean, how would you have known anything about where their friendship was? And why would you say that on national television when you don't know it to be true? Because here's the thing, you know, a lot of times I tell you guys to look at things with your third eye, and maybe it's because we have been, you know, sort of missing our Real Housewives of Atlanta girls, that this fresh new look that we were getting, this new interview with Kenya Moore, we're thinking to ourselves like, okay, she's spilling some tea right now. Now, a lot of you guys in the comments were saying lies, 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 lies. So I need to know, Kenya, you got some explaining to do, girl. You got some explaining to do. Because what we not about to do is start this season off with some untruths going into it. And this is a problem that I feel like we sometimes see with a lot of reality television stars, is that they will go on television, that they will go on social media or whatever the case may be and say things that aren't true. Because then what happens is this. We then don't know what else you may have spoken an untruth about. So now I got to question a lot of things that you said on that good Wendy Williams. You know what I mean? So I need you, you know, Kenya, as the season moves on, I'm gonna need you to be factual and have it all down. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be doing all these interviews, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like I want to be able to listen to the interviews, and I want to be able to listen to, you know, what's going on the screen and not have to raise a side eye, because I feel like we see too much of that in the world of reality TV. Can we just bring the real back to reality TV just a little bit? I mean, at least let's try our best. No fakery, no lies. Just show us what's really happening. We in a space where I feel like so many of us would appreciate just seeing the real. And that's it. That's what I gotta say about that. You know what I'm saying? Now, for those of you guys who live in the Atlanta area, I'm gonna post something from Kandi Burruss that I feel like you guys need to pay attention to, okay? I think it's very, very important. There's a runoff election that's coming up. And if you are in the state of Georgia, please, please, please get out there and do your thing at the voting booth, okay? This is super important. You guys know how I feel. I'm not a big political head, but I do feel like it's important for us to start making our voices heard and to start asking for the things that we need in our communities. And I am not above asking you guys to support the cause, okay? So watch this, subscribe to the channel. You know, we're gonna continue to bring you Atlanta tea, Potomac tea, and commentary, and just have fun. You guys know how we like to do it on this channel. It ain't serious. We just having fun and speculating and commentary and just doing our thing and having a good time. So make sure you guys support the channel, support this cause right here that you're about to see, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video.
Hey everybody, it is your girl Kandi, and right now I am here to tell you, state of Georgia, we need you to show up, show out, and turn up for the vote. Yes, it is time for you guys to vote for this runoff election where we need Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock as our representative in the Senate. Yes, we have 2 seats up for grab, and we need the 2 of them to represent us. I need that to happen. You need that to happen. So please make sure you are registered by December 7th. That is the deadline to be registered to vote in this runoff, as well as the early voting begins on December 14th. So make sure that you show up, show out, and turn up for the vote, just like we turn up for everything else in the state of Georgia, okay?